Good afternoon, LC people. Well, this morning, as I said, I've built up the water pump. It's had all the new seals and bearings and whatever else, gaskets. Same with the oil pump. That's all gone back together very nicely. Same with this side, clutch actuator. Not a lot to put on that bit really. I'd put the mag on it and the stator and timed it up pretty close to what it should be. Bit of a tip for you here. I've had this before. These lovely little darlings. I've started doing this recently, several months ago now. I was putting one of these back in and I didn't clean the threads out. You got to remember, these sit in a water jacket, so the water's bound to get up the threads at some point. I remember torquing this one down anyway. The torque wrench sort of clicked and I thought, right, I'm there. But the washer was still loose on the top of the head. Thinking, this ain't right. And foolish schoolboy error, what did I do? I carried on tightening it, and you know what happened? The bloody stud snapped. So my tip is, clean all the threads out on these. Either run your dye down that on the thread bit, or get new studs, or clean them all up. And these long bolts, tap them out, re-tap them out with the M8 and make sure they're all clear and they screw on nice, because they bind and you think you've got torque pressure, but you haven't, because the threads are binding because they're any pissing out. So that's my tip for the day on that. If any of you are putting heads and barrels on, please do this. I found out the hard way. I only did it once and I will never not do it again. Clean out those threads. Right then. This lovely hybrid's going. The guy's going to come and pick it up in the next half hour. I done what I had to do on that the other day, as you know. A guy's brought this one in to me. And basically, it's got a bit of a rattle on it. And it's difficult to say whether it's the idler gear or whether it's backlash on the primary gear off the crank to the clutch. My good friend Roger Scott said to me, he says, well, to see if that idler gear wobbles, if you just press down a little on the kickstart, it'll engage and it will spin. And if the rattle's still there, then it's not that. Great tip there, Rog, by the way. So, it doesn't disappear till it's about £3 grand. Normally, if it's backlash, it goes between £1.5 to £2 grand. This doesn't. So I'm going to pull the clutch cover off and have a look. At worst scenario, it could be crank, it could be big ends, it could be little ends, it could be mains, it could be rings. I do not know. So, it's investigation time on this LC this afternoon. Quite a nice example. I wasn't going to get onto it till next week, but I'm waiting for parts for other bikes. So there's a few other little bits I could do at the other ones, but I need to get stuck into this because another one's coming tomorrow. I can't remember what's up with that one. So Dave has to press on. That's all really I can tell you for now. The 500, I might do some work on that Friday, but I've sent bits for powder coating. The SMAC sprocket carrier and the part that mounts on for the rear brake caliper. So they're off, and the handlebars, you know, the clip-ons, so I can get it right on the sort of rolling chassis with the motor in it. Other bits I'm going to need, like to strip all the calipers for the powder coats. That'll work out another day. But that's that for the minute. As I said the other day, waiting for parts for a couple of the other bikes. Paintwork's the main things that I'm waiting for. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching. And I will keep you updated later. If not today, tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Dilly dilly.